Good morning everyone. So today's the first day of my YouTube channel. I'm going to take you through a light training day. Got training in the evening with Farnborough, so I'm not going to do too much in the daytime today, but I'll also be going through my match clips from the weekend. I hope you enjoy it. And first I'm just going to talk a little bit about why I'm starting YouTube, and I'm going to try and be really consistent for the next 6 months to show you guys what it's like being a footballer, and now obviously switching to part-time. Less politics in football. I can show you more behind the scenes, how I train, and also give you some experience from my 15 years at Charlton Academy in a professional environment, as well as obviously being a professional footballer for the last 3 years. So I'm really looking forward to showing you about how I've trained up to this date and how I'm going to train to get back into the Football League and work my way up and have a good football career. So yeah. So the time is about 6:15, 6:15, and I'd be lying if I said that I wake up every single day to watch the sunrise, but when it's possible for me to do so, it's one of the best ways I think to start my day. Obviously you've got the biological, scientific reasons to get up early to watch the sunrise. It sets melatonin first thing in the morning, so it's going to make sure I have a good sleep in the evening, but it also just helps me wake up in the morning, hit the ground running first thing when there's light, get to work, and also appreciate kind of how beautiful it is, as well as get ready to train in the morning. And yeah, it keeps my mood up, makes me very grateful for the opportunity I have today to train. I'm fully fit, I've had a good pre-season, and it's a nice time in the morning where I have some time for myself before everyone wakes up, and I get to just appreciate the sunrise. So one of the best things that I've done to combat the hamstring injury that I suffered, which was a 4C in February, so about 4 months ago now, to come back fully fit for pre-season, I went to see a specialist and he recommended that I do backward walking just to help how my hips work when I'm running. So it's something that I've done almost every single day for at least 20 minutes, just really light in the morning. So yeah, just backwards walking has been massive for me, and it's something that I do. When I do it, obviously in the morning, a light gentle walk, walking backwards at the heath, and yeah, do that for 20 minutes. So I'm going to do a little bit of mobility up here, and then I'm going to head down to have some breakfast and just have some time to chill. Now I'm going to have a half an hour in the garden, just playing with a football, getting a feel for the ball. You've seen probably loads of times professional footballers or footballers, people growing up barefoot playing football just to work on the touch. When I was younger, during COVID, I would maybe do like a minute of one touch, a minute of two touch, with a little bit more structure. But given the fact that I played on Saturday, a little bit sore, and I've got training this evening, just spent some time with the ball. No real plan or focus, but just having fun with the ball and the ball. I'll alternate between a small ball and a bigger ball, and just work on refining my touch. So let's get to it. So as you can hear, this ball's a little bit flat. I don't know what I really gave it, but it's one of my older balls, and I just enjoy warming up with a little bit of a bigger ball, doing some keepy ups. Whoa, it's a bit stiff. up my touch with a smaller ball. Obviously it's more difficult. I've got to concentrate a lot more. Just make sure I'm striking the right part of the ball to keep it in control. So as you can see, it's normal to make mistakes. Normally, obviously, I won't be videoing it, so the most important thing is not really worrying about it. No one's watching. I'm going to try other people. So I'm going to try conduct touches. This is the point to try it. Yeah, just enjoy the sound. Enjoy adjusting. When you make mistakes, just enjoy playing with it. When I've got some time, I'll also do some like barefoot dribbling. Just get a feel for the ball, understand where my feet are coming off, and just build up touches with the ball. Even for me, something like two touch can be quite challenging technically. There we go, now we're kicking. Perfect. Let's see if we can do 10. So at the moment I'm doing about 5. As it gets a bit more difficult, notice that I try to use the bigger surfaces, like my thigh, the inside of my right foot, which is obviously my stronger foot, and my chest. So if you're obviously using a bigger ball, there's a surface that you should start with to be able to get nice rhythm. Keep it up. Whether it's in the garden, in training, up at the top with boots, over a big area, but I like to just work different techniques, so driven passing, my whip finesse technique, whether that's for cross or for finish. I just strike it against the wall. And obviously barefoot, I don't want to kick the ground. So what part of the foot striking it where my body is, can really go into nice detail and just get reps with a feel for the ball. So I like working obviously with a bigger ball because you can emphasise different strikes a lot better. And then obviously, as I feel like I get a bit cleaner with the different techniques, I can then move to the smaller ball to work on it. So the whip one, I've been working on my crossing loads the last couple of years, but just that spin on the ball as I strike it against the wall. Both sides. So I can obviously speed it up. But when I get just the action, that whipped action, I can slow it down, go as slow as I want, both sides, to just become as clean as possible. Just working on the technique here, left foot as well as visualising it throughout the day. I think it's really allowed me to improve that technique. Over the last couple of years, although I've not been able to show it in a game as much as I'd like, hopefully this year I'll be able to do that. Of course, in a game you want to get the speed of the touch and the shot, but I find when I'm training by myself, there's no harm in slowing it down and over-exaggerating any of the movements as much as you need to, just so you're getting good habits as you're playing. From that for a bit, I'll just have a play with the small ball in the exact same way. So yeah, that's me done with the garden session. Hope you enjoyed it. As you notice, the sun's gone in now in England and it's getting a bit cloudy. So that's why I made the most of it in the morning. Because when the sun's out, you've got to make the most of it. Because it doesn't come out very often. Right, let's get into my highlights from the game on Saturday. So the first clip here, I reckon if I anticipate that bounce and use my running inwards, I could have met that on the bounce. These two clips, finding my range of my dribbling. I've been working on training the ball with my left foot. Both times I just show a little bit too much of it and get tackled, but I went out for my throw, so it's not too bad. Not the end of the world. Nice little 1-2 here. To be fair, Maidenhead were very physical side. All of their defenders were over 6 foot, 6'2". So it was a very direct game. They took the pace out a lot of the time, and it was quite difficult to find space, especially from the direct balls, trying to pick up seconds. Here I'm nice and aggressive, which is what I'm all about. Playing higher up allows me to commit to challenges a little bit more than if I was playing fullback. Just needed a bit more quality with that pass, which I tried to do through his legs. But it's nice and positive, which is the main thing. In this clip, I think I do quite well to manage the ball, come out with it, with 2 defenders around me. But really what I'm talking about is this reaction. It's terrible. Thankfully it was only a friendly and my man didn't get the ball, but that's not acceptable. I don't want to ever do that again this season. Here, nice little turn. Just need to really get on the same wavelength with Mace the striker. I think playing with each other a little bit more often will help that. On this clip, you might hear me a little bit later, but I just wanted the ball to come out to me early, and it gets turned down twice. So it's just important that I let my teammates know that how much I want the ball. I encourage them to get out wide. Just a little miscommunication there. Probably one of my better moments in the first half. Nice little bit of skill. In this clip, just as a attacking midfield in an advanced position, do well to block that 8, and I just want to stay a little bit higher, so if it counters, I'm in a better position, and if not, it just run through to defenders. Here again, I'm happy that I'm trying to be positive, trying to create something. It's slightly offside, but I think as we get that relationship working, then hopefully I'll be able to get some assists and give May some really good chances. On this clip I made a nice run in behind, and if you notice there, really I need to be in the width of the goal just to make sure I'm in scoring positions. That was a nice dribble, need to cross it in the air. This goal kick, I was quite disappointed in myself really, because I should be higher, should be picking up that second there, running through to keeper and get a chance to shoot. So the 1 out of 10 times that happened, I wasn't there. That's something where, as the season starts, I want to make sure I'm in the positions where I can score. A little bit scruffy there, I wanted the ball in behind. It was played to feet, and that was the end of the half. Second half, I played the first 15 minutes, 25 minutes. Didn't really get the ball too much, too many opportunities to make something happen. But tried to be nice and aggressive when I was pressing. Yeah, sloppy touch. Ended up committing the foul, but stops the counter, which is the main thing. Yeah, I make a nice run. Wasn't picked out, and as a result, I was a little bit too central. And again, just a little bit of communication afterwards, just to let them know that I'm making that run. Again, didn't really come off, but trying to make stuff happen, and the shot was blocked. And that was my first game for Farnborough. So yeah, that's my morning. A little bit of watching the clips back, reviewing how I got on in the game, some light touches. I'm probably gonna eat something now, head to the gym, and then make my way over to training this evening with the team. I hope you've enjoyed this YouTube video. Let me know in the comments anything that you like, anything that you'd like to see more of, any suggestions you have for me. Much appreciated, and I'll see you next time.